Hey, what's up? I'm Enzo Malone, your virtual guide on this channel. My goal? To give you the keys to transforming your body and health for good. Do you want to lose fat while building muscle? Get the body you've always wanted? Boost your performance, all without giving up your favorite meals? Then welcome. Here, we dive into a method that combines smart training and nutrition to deliver real results without overcomplicating things. This channel is all about fitness, nutrition, longevity, and pushing your limits. If you want to finally understand how to optimize your body and health without wasting time or sacrificing enjoyment, you're in the right place. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might completely change the way you see food and training. Let me tell you how, at over 45 years old, I reached the best shape of my life and developed a protocol that changes everything. I'm not a doctor or a fitness coach, just someone who wanted to optimize his body, health, and performance. A father of three, with a busy job, like many, I had put my health on the back burner. Until everything changed. During the yearly company health checkup, I received an alarming F grade. Red alert. Poor lipid metabolism. Worrying kidney function. If I didn't act fast, I was heading straight for disaster. I had to change. I dove deep into research, nutrition, strength training, intermittent fasting, keto. I tested, analyzed, and adjusted. The result? 15 kilograms, 33 pounds, lost in 9 months. Leaner, stronger, and healthier than I was in my 20s. And most importantly, I made it work without sacrificing my family life or career. Bit by bit, I refined and optimized everything I learned. Now, I'm here to share my experience. Not as an expert, but as someone who has tested and achieved real results. If my journey can inspire you and help you reach your goals, then this adventure is worth it. What if I told you there's a method that lets you burn fat, build muscle, and optimize your health without starving yourself or spending hours at the gym? That's exactly what my method does. After years of studying and experimenting with fitness, longevity, and nutrition, I refined a powerful and flexible protocol that combines the best of everything: HIID, high-intensity interval diet. HIID is a game-changing approach to nutrition and training inspired by HIIT, high-intensity interval training. Instead of a steady, moderate effort, we cycle through strategic phases, fasting periods to maximize fat burning, improve insulin sensitivity, and boost metabolism. Targeted, efficient workouts often in a fasted state to optimize fat loss and muscle gain. Refeed phases where you eat in large quantities to fuel muscle growth and recharge your body. With this method, you can ditch restrictive diets, endless bulking and cutting phases, and metabolic slowdowns. You'll build a lean, strong, and high-performing physique year-round while keeping flexibility, balance, and enjoyment in your lifestyle. Want to know how to apply HIID and why it works? Let's dive in right now. HIID is built on a simple yet powerful principle: the alternation between restriction and abundance. Instead of following a constant, monotonous diet, we leverage the body's natural cycles to optimize metabolism, muscle growth, and longevity. It's like having the benefits of a clean bulk and an optimized cut within the same week, rather than stretching them out over months with exhausting and unsustainable phases. When you fast, your body switches to energy efficiency mode. This requires an adaptation phase, a rehab from excessive carbs, after which your body becomes fat-adapted, highly efficient at using fat for energy. Your body, which was used to running on carbs as its main fuel, will now shift to a completely different energy source: your own fat. This metabolic switch leads to ketosis, where your body produces ketones, an alternative, highly efficient fuel for your brain and muscles. Ketosis not only enhances fat burning, but also boosts mental clarity, stabilizes energy levels, and reduces inflammation. Your body will tap into stored fat for fuel. It improves insulin sensitivity, preventing blood sugar spikes that lead to fat storage. It triggers autophagy, a cellular recycling process that slows aging and reduces inflammation. Unlike traditional diets that slow down metabolism and disrupt hormonal balance, HIID includes refeed phases where you eat large quantities, but with nutrient-dense, high-quality meals. A super recharge for your body. Your anabolic hormones, like testosterone and IGF-1, get a natural boost. Your muscles absorb nutrients instead of storing them as fat. Your metabolism stays elevated, avoiding the dreaded yo-yo effect of restrictive diets. Training in a fasted state optimizes several key mechanisms. Your body becomes more efficient at using fat for fuel. Growth hormone production increases, enhancing recovery and muscle growth. Your adrenaline sensitivity improves, leading to better strength and endurance. Training fasted pushes your body into an even deeper state of autophagy. Since your body is already in a fasting state, exercise acts as a powerful accelerator, forcing cells to recycle damaged components more efficiently. This not only enhances fat burning, but also promotes cellular renewal, making your body more resilient and optimized for performance. By strategically placing workouts before each refeed, you put your body in a nutrient sponge state, ensuring that every calorie is used efficiently for muscle growth and recovery. HIID isn't just about physical transformation, it profoundly impacts your health, autophagy, and cellular renewal, reducing the risk of age-related diseases. Lower chronic inflammation, a key factor in preventing metabolic disorders. Optimize mitochondrial function, leading to better energy production and increased lifespan. The body operates in cycles. Just like your heart, the most important muscle, constantly expands and contracts. Your entire system thrives on alternation, growth, shrinkage, growth, shrinkage. The intensity of these cycles determines progress. The mistake? Trying to bulk endlessly or cut endlessly. Real progress comes from embracing both phases and understanding that they work together in synergy. As the saying goes, you have to step back to jump further. In our case, losing strategically to gain more in the long run. By alternating fasting and refeeding, effort and recovery, you activate the mechanisms that keep you lean, strong, and healthy for life. Now that you understand why HIID works, let's dive into how to apply it in practice. HIID isn't just a method to build an athletic physique. It's a complete approach that combines performance, health, and longevity. It's a lifestyle, even a philosophy. Optimization comes through restriction. You want to burn fat without losing muscle? You want to build muscle while staying lean and healthy? You need a flexible approach that adapts to your busy schedule? You want to optimize your energy, hormones, and longevity without extreme diets? You want to understand how your body works and use nutrition and training to your advantage? If this sounds like you, then HIID is for you. But let's be clear, HIID is not for everyone. If you're looking for a magic solution with no effort, this isn't for you. If you just want to follow a fixed plan without understanding how it works, this method won't suit you. If you think eating every 3 hours is essential for progress, or that fasting makes you lose muscle, this approach will challenge your beliefs. If you believe more is better and want to get huge at any cost, even if it means gaining fat and sacrificing your health, HIID is the exact opposite of that mindset. In short, HIID is for those who want to optimize their body, health, and performance in a smart and sustainable way. There are many methods for losing fat and optimizing health: calorie restriction, intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day, alternate day fasting, keto, but they all have limitations. HIID takes the best from these approaches while fixing their flaws. Unlike standard intermittent fasting, which often sticks to a fixed eating window every day, HIID alternates strategic fasting and refeed phases to maximize both fat loss and muscle gain. Unlike alternate day fasting, which can be hard to sustain long-term, HIID is more flexible and better adapted to the body's needs, preventing stagnation and muscle loss. Unlike strict keto diets, HIID doesn't exclude any food groups. Instead, it incorporates carbs at the right times to boost performance and muscle growth. Unlike traditional bulking phases, which often lead to unnecessary fat gain, HIID allows you to build muscle without storing excess fat by timing nutrition effectively. Simply put, no frustration, no extreme restrictions, just a dynamic and optimized strategy that works with your body's natural rhythms. It's a method that keeps you lean, strong, and performing at your best year-round without the yo-yo effect. Want to know how to apply HIID in your life? Let's dive in. HIID is based on 3 key phases that repeat each week: fasting phase, strategic fasting periods to burn fat, boost metabolism, and trigger autophagy. This allows your digestive system to rest and promotes deep internal cleansing. Contrary to popular belief, muscle loss during fasting is minimal due to the increase in growth hormone, among other factors. Significant muscle loss only occurs with prolonged inactivity and extended fasting. Additionally, while autophagy may recycle some damaged muscle cells, it's important to remember that the very principle of muscle building is to break down muscle fibers during exercise so they can rebuild stronger and bigger after refeeding. In a way, the fasting phase can be compared to a workout. There might be a slight breakdown of muscle tissue, but the goal is to come back stronger. This also explains muscle memory. Athletes who lose muscle mass due to injury can regain it quickly and often come back even stronger. It's always about taking a step back to jump further. Refeed phase. High-calorie, nutrient-dense meals to stimulate muscle growth and restore metabolic balance. Eating itself becomes a kind of workout over time. Just like competitive eaters, you develop the ability to consume large meals of up to 3,000 or even 5,000 kilocalories in one sitting. However, some key nutrients must be prioritized in your nutrition plan. Your digestive system and entire body adapt and become more efficient at processing nutrients, making high-protein intake more effective. We'll go over a detailed example meal later. Training phase, intense, optimized workouts always fasted to maximize fat burning and muscle gain while amplifying autophagy benefits. Daily resistance training is a powerful lever. It works in synergy with fasting. If you have to choose one, always prioritize resistance training over cardio sessions. But don't forget, your daily activities and habits are just as important. Walk as much as possible. Walk fast, use every task as an opportunity. Don't sit for more than an hour without moving. Take the stairs. Skip the elevator. Skip the escalator. Stay active. Play with your kids. Do the dishes. Cook your meals. NEAT. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis is extremely important. Because of your training and fasting protocol, you'll have the energy to keep moving all day. And here's the key. This daily movement actually burns more calories than a single workout session. While HIID and alternate day fasting, or ADF, may seem similar at first glance, they are fundamentally different in design and purpose. ADF is a rigid pattern of alternating eating and fasting days. HIID, on the other hand, combines training, fasting, and structured refeeds in a way that is both more flexible and more sustainable, making it more effective for long-term progress. This approach is not rigid. It should always be adapted to your lifestyle and goals. To give you a clearer picture, here's what a typical week looks like for me. Keep in mind that it can change depending on my schedule or objectives. Monday, full fasting day. After the big refeed over the weekend, I do a water fast, only green tea, black coffee, and water. I train with resistance during the day and break the fast on Tuesday morning, making it about 36 hours fasting. Tuesday, refeed day. I start with a morning workout, followed by a high-protein meal to maximize muscle protein synthesis. I usually eat 2 or 3 meals, around 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m., no snacking, and I keep carbs low. Wednesday, another full fasting day, same principle as Monday, workout included, and I stay active. Last meal was Tuesday around 6 p.m., making it about 40 hours of fasting. Thursday, second refeed day. Morning workout before my first protein-rich meal, then 2 or 3 structured meals, same as Tuesday. Friday, third fasting day, exactly like the other fasting days, 40 hours. Saturday and Sunday, refeed phase with a longer eating window. Multiple meals throughout the day, with high protein as the only strict rule. On Saturday, I train before my first meal. Sunday is usually a rest day or just light activity. Okay, to keep things simple, let's set my maintenance calories, the exact amount I need to maintain my body weight, as 100%. From there, each day of the week falls into one of 3 phases: scarcity, rebuild, or abundance. Monday, 0%. Scarcity phase, a full day of fasting. This is the reset. The body shifts into fat burning, cellular repair, and deep recovery. Tuesday, 110%. Rebuild phase. A strategic refeed, high in protein, designed to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and kickstart recovery. Wednesday, 0%. Scarcity phase 2.0. Another fast, reinforcing autophagy and helping the body fully process the nutrients from the previous day. Thursday, 120%. Rebuild phase 2.0. A stronger refeed, not just rebuilding muscle, but also replenishing energy reserves. Friday, 0%. Scarcity phase 3.0. The final fast of the week, creating the perfect setup for the upcoming abundance. Saturday, 200%. Abundance phase, day 1. A true surplus. Calories are high, protein remains the anchor, and the focus is on full muscle recovery and glycogen replenishment. Sunday, 220%. Abundance phase, day 2. The peak of the cycle. The biggest intake of the week, amplifying growth and ensuring the body is fully recharged before the next reset. How this differs from conventional approaches. Traditional models suggest consistent daily intakes. For fat loss, a constant deficit, like eating 80% every day. For muscle gain, a constant surplus, like eating 120% every day. With HIID, we take a different approach, strategically alternating between scarcity and abundance to maximize fat loss while still building muscle. Over the week, my total intake averages about 93% of maintenance, keeping me in a slight caloric deficit. This is intentional because my current goal is to lean down slowly while still making progress in muscle growth. But keep in mind, this exact example is tailored to my profile as an advanced athlete. HIID is a flexible model. You can adjust the number of fasting days, the type of fasting, the duration, and even the style of your refeeds depending on your experience level and your goals. The key is the switch, the alternation between scarcity, rebuild, and abundance, and the quality of the refeeds. I'll be covering the details in upcoming videos, including how to adapt this system if you're a beginner. But I'd love to hear from you. Would you rather see a video on what to eat on HIID or a step-by-step beginner protocol? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you want to keep optimizing your results, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. As I mentioned earlier, the exact protocol I follow is designed for an advanced level. It took me months of consistency and fine-tuning to make it sustainable. If you're new to fasting or low-carb nutrition, don't try to copy this model overnight. Instead, start small. Shorter fasts, lighter adjustments, and gradual progression. That's how you'll build long-term success. The beauty of HIID is that it's not a rigid framework. It's a flexible system you can shape around your own lifestyle, experience, and goals. You can play with fasting length, adjust training intensity depending on your energy, and structure your refeeds in a way that fits your objectives. Even the weekly rhythm can be rearranged to match your schedule. The key idea isn't to follow strict rules. It's to find your balance, your sweet spot. Your diet and training should serve your life, not control it. And if you'd rather follow a ready-made plan without overthinking it, I may eventually set up tailored programs if there's enough interest. But for now, just know that this method is highly adaptable, and that's what makes it powerful. So, let me resume the 6 key benefits of HIID. 1. Optimize fat burning. Long fasting periods enhance lipolysis and metabolic flexibility. 2. Muscle gain and performance preservation. Contrary to popular belief, fasted training followed by strategic refeeds helps maintain and even build muscle mass. 3. Hormonal enhancement. Increased testosterone, growth hormone, and improved insulin sensitivity. 4. Simplicity and time efficiency. Fewer meals to prepare and fewer food decisions mean more productivity in daily life. 5. Longevity and health benefits. Reduced oxidative stress, autophagy activation, and better metabolic health. 6. Social and psychological flexibility. It's far less frustrating than strict diets, and refeed days allow you to fully enjoy your weekends without guilt. The HIID method is a true game changer for building muscle while losing fat. Here's why. Fasting phases don't cause muscle loss as long as they are short and combined with resistance training. Instead, they mainly trigger fat loss by forcing the body to use stored fat for energy while keeping muscle intact thanks to increased growth hormone levels. Refeed phases provide a massive anabolic boost, delivering high doses of amino acids and essential nutrients that fuel muscle recovery and growth. By strategically alternating between fasting, for fat burning, and intense refeeding, for muscle building, the HIID creates the perfect environment for body recomposition, something traditional bulk and cut cycles struggle to achieve. This is why the HIID is one of the most effective ways to simultaneously burn fat and build muscle, because it leverages both phases in a structured, optimized way. One of the most powerful aspects of the HIID protocol is the psychological conditioning it creates. Over time, the refeed isn't just a meal, it becomes a reward. And instinctively, training before the refeed turns into a prerequisite, a ritual that earns the right to eat. I no longer experience laziness on training days because in my mind, eating only makes sense if the body is in a high-demand state, like a sponge ready to soak up nutrients. Even on Sundays, which are normally my rest days, I still feel like I need to earn the meal before I can really enjoy it. This mindset transforms food from something routine into something sacred. And when food becomes a reward, you naturally want it to be high quality. You don't want to waste the opportunity. That's the beauty of HIID. It's not just discipline, it's internal alignment. And the real magic of HIID, what makes it truly awesome, is this. Unlike restrictive diets or Ozempic that numb your hunger, this method does the opposite. It sharpens your appetite and teaches you how to tame it. You grow your hunger like a beast, but you're the one holding the leash. Like a Pandora's box you can open and close at will. You don't fear your appetite, you command it. The HIID is more than just a fasting protocol. It's a complete approach and mindset designed to optimize health, body composition, and performance while remaining flexible and adaptable to real life. But this channel won't just be about HIID. We'll cover health, nutrition, strength training, self-improvement, and longevity. My goal is to share everything that can help you reach your full potential. If this content resonates with you, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. And hey, drop a comment below. Tell me your questions. I'll answer as many as I can in the next video, if I'm lucky enough to get comments. Also, let me know which topic you'd like me to cover next: nutrition, training, fasting, or maybe where to start if you're new to all this. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to help boost the algorithm. It really helps new channels grow and reach more people. See you soon for more.